Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. It's 1:43 p.m. Lots to discuss. That includes the threat of some severe weather tonight and also this weekend and turning colder as we get into next week. So let's begin the live stream here. We've got one viewer, but that's okay. Hello, Miss Pam Collins. Hope you're doing well. We'll start out taking a look at the radar across the area. Rain, and more rain. Pretty much all we can see across the area. Just a lot of rain. Some heavier stuff moving into the southern part of the county right now in DeKalb County, around looks like over into Cherokee County as well, around Sound Rock and Powell area, also the southern portions of DeKalb. But there's just some scattered stuff a little bit everywhere out there, even in Marshall County there around the Arab and Northwest. All this continuing to move on to the northeast, and we'll continue to get a lot of rain today. It's just going to be one of them rainy days. You want to stay inside and maybe watch TV or something like that. It's just going to be very, very wet outside. Now let's take a look at the current conditions outside to get our station pulled up here. And it's 44 degrees right now. Winds are gusting out of the east-southeast at around 9 miles per hour. Our highest gust so far is 12. Looking at it, of course, right now, 8 miles per hour out of the east-southeast. It's going to be pretty breezy today, too. Rainfall within the hour, 0.05. Total rainfall at our station here at our Kokora's gauge was 2.23. Measured that earlier, so 2.23, a little over 2 inches has fell here at our station. So it's rained a good bit since then. So I imagine it's went on up there a good bit. Now let's move on and talk about the threat of some severe thunderstorms. Now let's take a look at the high resolution model, and it is pretty much, let me get this background down a little bit more. This is what the high resolution models are forecasting as far as the severe threat goes. Now some of the models are forecasting it to come in a little bit later, others not so much, and I may have to actually add a graphic because I think I left the timing graphic out. So let me go ahead and add the timing to it here. Bear with me on that. I think I left that out. So let me go in the back here and do that real quick, get the timing up. Yeah, it is if I can find it, but I'll get to it. Let's see. Let me get the timing back up. Yep, I actually forgot to put that up. Sorry about that. But yeah, stick around. Long video. Got a lot to discuss here. Okay, let me grab that up. And get that placed here in the background real quick. Okay, so yeah, you're going to see the timing come up on this. So this is the original timing from the National Weather Service Huntsville. And they're thinking, of course, it will be low confidence. So this represents the most likely window for any strong to severe storm. So that would be between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. for Florence areas, northwest Alabama. Then we get on into the Huntsville area around 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then we get on into northeast Alabama 1 a.m. to 4 Thursday. But that is just a little bit conflicting with what the high resolution models are showing at this point. So let me take a look at them. Now the high resolution stuff's wanting to bring this stuff in here a lot sooner. As you can see, some of the main stuff and heavier stuff getting in here around 7 o'clock tonight. And here's again at 9 o'clock tonight. We see that front part, some of the heavier stuff starting to get in here. Then the line just starts to completely move out as we get on into the time frame around 11 o'clock tonight. Looks like that graphic didn't put up properly, but that's okay. So let's look at some of our energy here. This is going to be responsible for the storms tonight if we have any. European is showing some of that warmer air making its way further north, and that's what you're seeing here, that energy there making its way further north overnight. Some of those storms could be severe, depending on if this happens, but it is forecasted that it is going to happen. It is going to warm up, so we could have a few severe thunderstorms tonight along with that. Now, the rainfall totals, of course, they've trended down just a little bit. We're at like 3 to 4 inches now, so it has trended down just a little bit compared to what it was. Of course, we do have a threat of heavy rainfall through today, of course, 3 to 4 inches possible. Now we're discussing the severe threat. Let's get back to that. Severe weather details for today. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk 1 of 5 for severe storms today or tonight, mainly south of the Tennessee River. This is currently a low end severe threat due to uncertainty in the northern extension of the energy needed for storms, as I was just showing you that. So it depends on how far north it can get. Some of the models show it didn't make it quite this far north. European seems to think it will. So a little bit of just a little bit of a disagreement there with the models. So it could make it this far north. Then again, maybe it may not. But if it does, the threats would include the following: heavy rainfall, high confidence, damaging winds, low to medium confidence, tornadoes, very low confidence. And again, there is the outlook for today. Some mean stuff down around Montgomery, Greenville area. They are under a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe storms. Anywhere from Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Talladega, they are under a level 2 slight risk of severe storms. And northeast Alabama, or northern Alabama rather, they are under a level 1 of 5 marginal risk of some severe thunderstorms. Tornado probability is around 2% for North Alabama, or northeast Alabama rather. If you're around Decatur, DeKalb, Jackson, Marshall counties, Huntsville area, you got about a 2% risk. Further north, less. If you're in Birmingham, Talladega, Tuscaloosa, you got a 5% risk. And if you're in the hatched area there in the yellow, you got about a 15 plus chances of tornadoes there. Montgomery and Greenville, Troy, I believe there's some tornado watches down there in effect currently due to this mess coming in. Here's the severe wind outlook: 5% risk for northeast Alabama, Decatur, DeKalb, Jackson, Marshall, Huntsville areas, Gadsden. Now, if you go further south of Gadsden toward Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Talladega, 15% risk of some damaging winds there. Plus, and if you go down to Montgomery, Greenville in the red, that's 30% chance plus, which is actually considered very high in weather standards there. So some nasty stuff going on down there in the south. So moving on from that, we'll take a look at some of the colder air that we do expect to move in on Friday. Now check this out. Yes, it will go down to freezing over Friday, overnight Friday. Look at the temperatures there. Yes, it is going to get cold again, and that's where my concern's coming in for Saturday. Really keeping an eye on Saturday, and we'll look at another graphic here in just a minute. But it is going to get very cold overnight Friday again, so it could be some patchy black ice on the roadways as the cold front here does move through. So this weekend, moving a little bit forward here, Thursday through Monday, we will have more chances for rainfall, 2 to 3 inches, high end amounts 4 total. So there's going to be a good bit more rain coming. Heaviest rainfall will be from this morning through late tonight, so keep that in mind. Be weather aware and ready to act. Now, let's move to Saturday, where I'm a good bit more concerned about everything. The Storm Prediction Center has a 15% risk for entire northeast Alabama. That's a level 2 out of 5. 15% risk plus of severe weather. Southwest, that area in the orange is an enhanced risk, which very concerning this far out. I won't lie. I'm very concerned about Saturday. Could be a tornado outbreak easily in that circled area there, anywhere from Tuscaloosa, southwest, over in Mississippi. More than likely going to see some dangerous tornadoes out there. Damaging winds, severe weather outbreak very likely. How far northeast this progresses, not sure, but right now we're needing to keep an eye on this very carefully because we could see some very nasty stuff on Saturday. And I'm not putting that lightly by any means, and I'll give you an idea of why that is here in just a minute. We'll look at some of that. But here's some of the severe weather details for Saturday. North Alabama and southern middle Tennessee remain in a slight risk. That's a level 2 of 5 of severe storms on Saturday. Keep in mind, we're this far out, so that's concerning. There's a medium confidence in a line of strong to severe storms overnight Saturday, unfortunately. Low confidence in discrete storms ahead of the main line. Now, the ones ahead of the main line will be the ones we have to watch if they develop. Damaging wind gusts will be the most likely threat of these storms. Tornadoes may form within the main line. Any discrete storms ahead of the line would have a higher tornado threat. That's something we'll really have to watch if that happens. So let's take a look at what the big deal is. Notice those colors, 60s, 70s, bam, look at that. Big, strong cold front moves through. Look at the temperatures drop down into 18 degrees as we get on into Monday. That will be 15Z, which would be around 9 a.m. So yeah, it's going to get cold. So that's what the big deal is with the severe weather here. It's going to get very cold again behind this. So when you see this big of a temperature change like that, you can bet it's going to be bad. But as you notice, 70s to the southwest, we're in the lower to mid 60s over here. So something we'll have to watch as we get on into the weekend. Some potential for some really nasty stuff coming in Saturday. So we'll keep you updated on all that. Thanks for watching. Decided I would do a live video and catch everybody up. Again, share, please like and share this. This information does need to get out as many as possible. So let's look at the chat, get ready to wrap it up. Also, again, we'll look at the timing. Let me bring that up once more. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it don't. Okay, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Of course, it could get here earlier. High resolution models think it'll get in here earlier, so we'll keep you updated on that. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday, that's why you see such a big timeline here. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday for northwest Alabama, Florence areas. 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. That'll be Huntsville areas, Stevenson areas, and then northeast Alabama 1 a.m. to 4 Thursday. So that's looking about right. 1 a.m. time frame, maybe earlier. So like and share, make sure you get the word out. Everybody needs to be aware tonight, and especially Saturday too. There is a low threat of tornadoes tonight too. So keep that in mind. So thanks again for watching. We'll look at the chat and then get ready to wrap it up here. Hello, Miss Pam Collins. Hope you're doing well. 19 Angel 62. Hello, hope you're well. Lori Morin, hi on this rainy day. That it is. Enjoying it though. Evan Reed 123. Hello as well. Well, hope everybody has a great day. Stay weather aware, and we'll keep you updated. It is going to get windy too. It's already windy. We got a wind gust out of the southeast at 12 right now, so it's gusted on up compared to what it was. So be ready to act if warnings are issued. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings. So thanks again. God bless. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you on the next update.